The National Wildlife Federation presents Nature's Best Photography. See the beauty of nature captured by the world's most talented and creative outdoor photographers. Discover how award-winning images prove that seeing can sometimes be unbelievable. Explore the techniques and the technology that are driving photographic art to new heights. And learn from the professionals who travel the globe on assignment. Your host, world-class photographer Bob Christ. Join us now on location for Nature's Best Photography.
On this episode of Nature's Best Photography, we'll explore two unusual aspects of outdoor shooting: aerial work and underwater photography. In our next segment, we'll meet a man who's combined his passion for outdoor photography with his love of flying. Aerial photographer Cameron Davidson, whose eye for abstract patterns on the earth beneath him sets him apart as one of nature's best photographers.
What got me interested in aerial was originally in 1979. I was doing a spec project for Geographic that was on great blue herons, and I wanted to see what the heron rookery looked like from the air. And that got me hooked.
Man, we got great light.
Yeah, unfortunately, just don't usually last long enough.
That's why it makes us work so hard. You gotta learn to appreciate it.
For me, it's a way to show the interaction between man, land, and the environment. And to me, it's a real effective way of communicating that. Somehow I want to combine the graphics, the really great light, try to incorporate all the elements that make a compelling, strong, hopefully exceptional photograph. Very early in my life, the love of my life gave me this book called How to Make Yourself Totally Miserable. And I read it, and she was right on the money. You have to listen to what you really, really love to do. And I like to do these personal projects, and I like to do the aerials, and so I figured I've got to make this work somehow. So I've always just done it, even like in the beginning years when I was living off of credit cards and had no money, and you know, you gross in a year what you do in a month now. To me, the business always ran with the idea of doing personal projects and doing the assignment work to kind of complement that. The nice thing about that is the personal work has very much reinforced the corporate work and the advertising work. The personal vision is what is giving me a lot of my assignments, particularly with the aerial work. It's somewhat unique, and not many people are doing it. And to me, it's great when an art director calls me and wants to do a national ad campaign based upon what I like to shoot for myself. You know, it doesn't always happen, but it's really nice.
Well, here's my idea. I think what we're going to do is, if you want, we'll go from the airport to...
The Norfolk assignment was for an engineering firm, Kimley-Horn, which is a client of mine based in Raleigh. And they had designed this traffic management system through these tunnels. In terms of preparation, Keith and I had spent an afternoon mapping out how we were going to shoot, what we were going to shoot. We had planned out everything on road atlases and on sectional maps. He had gotten clearances and talked to people. Keith and I spent close to 3 weeks just about every day on the phone waiting for weather, and it was a really ridiculous wait this year because of La Nina. The weather effects are very, very different.
Cool. Well, then I'll see you guys a little later on.
You know, I use all my Nikon gear. I always check all the gear beforehand, clean it, and use the KinLab gyroscope, which is absolutely essential for aerials.
I'm going to tell you, Keith, this little gyro is like the greatest gift.
A buddy of mine flies with me a lot around here. I talked him into buying one.
The gyroscope is the most effective tool that I have in aerial photography. It significantly reduces vibration. It enables me to shoot at slower shutter speeds with slower film, to be able to use a polarizing filter which cuts out 1.5 to 2 f-stops, and allows me to track motion in the air. It is basically two tops within one another, one on this axis, another on this axis. The gyroscope is mounted on a quick plate and is spinning. It is really loud. I'm turning it on right now. It makes the camera very stable, and as it spins up, it makes it very difficult to move.